We're learning new details from warrants about a man arrested in connection to a string of skimming incidents across our region.
Law enforcement arrested this man, Florin Doy-Raymond. He has more than 20 charges across at least 6 localities. According to warrants, Doy-Raymond says he received money from a Chinese man to put the skimming devices on the card readers, but says he was not aware of what could happen.
On February 26, Walmart found a skimmer on Ward's Road. Security camera footage caught Doy-Raymond placing a skimmer at a register. He left the store after paying for his items with cash. Doy-Raymond told officers that he does not have a visa. He says that he lives in North Carolina and came to Virginia to visit a friend.
Well, after the string of card skimmings in our area, we wanted to know how you can stay safe from these sneaky scams.
ABC 13's Alexia Stanbridge went directly to the U.S. Secret Service to make sure this doesn't happen to you.
In a matter of seconds, just from one simple swipe, your bank account can get drained.
The technology there is frightening that they can do that and take everything you have.
Lila Peak from Lynchburg says she fell victim to a card skimmer at the beginning of March. The crooks took over $6,000.
When you found out that a card skimmer might have been used to take money from your card, what was your reaction?
Oh, I was angry, yes. I mean, you feel like you've been robbed or violated, yes, and drained my entire checking account, and it was just gone.
Card skimmers can be found on card readers, at stores, gas stations, and ATMs. Anywhere you use a credit or debit card. Do you know how you would even be able to tell if there was a card skimmer on a card reader?
I didn't know.
Peak is not alone. I stopped by a gas station to find out if card skimming is common knowledge. Do you think most people would know how to find a card skimmer on top of a reader?
No, they would not know, most of them.
And why not?
You can't see it. It's not easy to see.
I wouldn't really know if there's anything on here.
If you don't know, you're clueless. You don't know. If it don't happen to you, you don't know.
So oftentimes this is how they will get your PIN.
I reached out to the U.S. Secret Service in Richmond for help. They investigate and educate people on the issue.
Then you might want to just take it and wiggle it at the edges. These are all held on with double-sided tape. So what happens is if you wiggle it, it'll pop off.
Jeff Norman with the Secret Service says there are different types of card skimmers. Overlay skimmers are the most common.
This is basically a PIN pad overlay, which captures your PIN code so that they have that when you enter it. And then there's a card reader that takes the credit card information as it comes through here.
Some crooks use small cameras to get your PIN information. Norman says to cover the keypad when putting in your PIN number.
That is a pinhole camera there. It sticks to the side. As you can imagine, it's the same color as the ATM.
Special Agent Jim Kingsley says criminals can put these devices on very quickly. Sometimes they'll use a distraction to draw an employee's attention elsewhere.
Most stores now are trying to use security footage, a lot of their cameras, to point towards whether it's an ATM or a point-of-sale terminal to try to capture an individual, maybe placing one of these devices on them.
Lila Peak says she contacted her bank immediately. Fortunately, the bank refunded her.
I was so mad and felt so like I've been robbed. And then dealing with it and getting the money back and all that was just kind of a hassle and a headache.
So what else can you do to protect yourself? You want to use Tap to Pay or Apple Pay, anything where you can avoid putting your card into the machine. If you do notice anything, let the store employees and police know. If you think you've been scammed, call your bank or credit card company as soon as possible. Back to you.